public attention or interest. Behind the scenes, however, political, religious, and academic forces were already beginning to mobilize. By January 1949, the Department of Antiquities for Transjordan and Arab Palestine had become involved under the auspices of its director, Gerald Lancaster Harding. So had Father Roland de Vaux, director since 1945 of another institution, the Dominican sponsored École Biblique, situated in the Jordanian-controlled eastern sector of Jerusalem, and for the last 60 years a center of French Catholic biblical scholarship in the city. A year and a half had now elapsed since the scrolls were first found. To date, however, no trained archaeologist had visited the site of the discovery. The Albright Institute had tried, but the war, they decided, rendered any such endeavours too dangerous. It was at this point that a Belgian Air Force officer, Captain Philip Lippens, appeared on the scene. Lippens had arrived in Jerusalem as a member of the United Nations Truce Supervision Organization, but he was also Jesuit trained and a graduate of the Oriental Institute at the University of Louvain. He had read of the scrolls and now approached de Vaux, who until then appears to have been skeptical about their significance. If he managed to locate the cave of the original discovery, Lippens asked, would de Vaux confer legitimacy on the undertaking by acting as technical director for subsequent excavations. De Vaux assented. On 24 January, Lippens established the support of a British officer commanding a brigade of the Jordanian Arab Legion, and through this officer the support of Lancaster Harding in Amman. With Harding's blessing, the British Army's archaeological officer was dispatched to Qumran to search for the cave in which the original discovery had been made. He was accompanied by 2 Bedouin from the Arab Legion, who located the cave on 28 January. Inside they found remains of the linen in which the scrolls had been wrapped, and numerous pieces of pottery. A fortnight or so later, early in February, Harding and de Vaux visited the cave together. They found enough shards for more than 40 jars and the remains of 30 identifiable texts, as well as many more unidentifiable fragments. Within another fortnight, the first official archaeological expedition had been mounted. In the years that followed, scrolls became big business indeed, and traffic in them came to constitute an extremely lucrative cottage industry. Fragments were being smuggled to and fro in dirty wallets, in cigarette boxes, in assorted other makeshift containers forgeries began to appear, and wily local merchants had no shortage of gullible purchasers. The popular press portrayed anything resembling ancient parchment as immensely valuable. In consequence, Arab dealers were